Hello and welcome to Grant's Line TV with me, your host Aaron. And today is a very special day. No reason in particular, I just felt like it. To get a load of this, we're going to be heading to Belgium. We're going to mince our way all the way there. You know who I'm bloody talking about. We're talking about Agathocles. Oh yeah, keep mincing. Now, Agathocles are a very special band. When I first heard them, I thought they were absolute dog shit. Like years ago, I listened to a split. Can't remember who was on it, but the Agathocles side, the Agathocles side was bollocks. It was just like, and I was like, oh mate, fuck that band. Then I've got another split with, what are they called? Usa La Trena, I believe. And then you listen to the Agathocles side, and it was just. Oh my fucking god, boys! Buy more than one mic. But a little while after, another split comes through with I think it was their Cause for Divorce split, and both sides were banging. And I was like, maybe these Agathocles boys have got something to them after all, because a lot like the band Unholy Grave and many other bands too. They like Nunslaughter, for example. They have these ginormous discographies, and if you're new to the band, you're like, where the fuck do I start? And you've got such a chance of landing on something shit that makes you think, oh, I won't check out the rest of it then. But I'm glad I stuck through it and eventually fell in love with this band, because when they're good, fuck me dead, they're good. I mean, I haven't got any of their full lengths because the ones I've heard, they're pretty cool, but it's like a lot of it has like that poetry stuff going, like spoken word poetry, which is, do your thing. It's different. It's just, it's not for me, but I'm certainly not going to tell anyone how they can or can't express themselves, because that's bullshit. So when you hear these people saying, oh, the band shouldn't do this, band shouldn't do that, well, how about you start a band and just do all the shoulds and shouldn'ts you say that you can do, all right? Because who the fuck are you, bruv? Or sis? Soul sister? Now, this bad boy of a 7-inch, see, I still had to get into the 7 inches, didn't I? What did I tell you? This bad boy is not just one, but a double 7-inch. Boom, look at it. Oh, that one nearly fell out. Oh, tragedy. But not only that, for all of you who like colour, all the colourful things in life, we've got this bad boy. This is disc 1. And the same sort of artwork on both sides. But this has got like a transparent, sort of like a dark magenta sort of colour. It looks more like a red wine kind of thing. But you hold it up to the light, and actually, let's try an experiment. I don't know if you can see that, but it is what it is. See, sort of pinkish kind of colour. Oh yeah, you saw right up my nose then, didn't you? You cheeky bastard. But then on the other one, this one's a bit more easy. This one's just your straight up transparent purple. Look at that, really cool. Same sort of artwork again. So I know you boys and girls love this stuff, and I don't mind it when I see it. I'm like, oh, that's cool. But as I mentioned before, I like black vinyl. I don't know. Call me nostalgic, but I just remember as a kid just flicking through the records in my mum's front room, and we'd be like sat there like going through all of her like T-Rex records and all of her like little 7 inches, and just seeing those black discs. Oh mate, I just all about that. I'm sure plenty of you have same memories. 25 tracks, which is always a beauty. Now tracks 1 to 14 were studio recordings, which goes all the way down to oh yeah, so beautiful stuff going on here. Now this was originally recorded in 1988 and was supposed to be a part of a split, like a split LP or something, I believe they said. Yeah. And unfortunately it never happened, so they had a recording that just sat around for a bit, which happens a lot, like Unholy Grave, whom I'm repping at the moment, as you can see, or not see. Oh yeah, from Japan, great band. I've got one of their live recordings, which was supposed to be on a split and didn't get released till years later. So it happens. But this is the second pressing from Aggro Mosh, number 3 there. Oh yeah. And great thing about this is that the other songs the other 11 is a live set from the same year, but it's pretty much all songs from the other disc, save the song. Well, they don't play Playing with Lives, and they also don't. They also play a song live called Splattered Brains, which isn't on the first disc, but it includes the lyrics anyway. So you've got a nice load of lyrics there in those little boxes. Very cool stuff. Very cool stuff. Nice bit of history there as well from Jan himself, or Jan. I think it's Jan. Listen to me talking, knowing stuff. Oh, is it Jan? I know, no. But yeah, man, you've got yourself on here like some banging tunes, and the recording quality is excellent on both the studio and live recordings, which is always really nice when that happens. Nice, but it still sounds raw, but it's not to the point where it's unlistenable. You know, like those Henhouse recordings from Mayhem. From a historical point of view, yeah, they're really important. You listen to them, it's like, yeah, okay, yeah, you've got to respect what's happening there. But as let's put some music on and chill and enjoy ourselves, a lot of the time it's like, well, this is just static with cymbals. I mean, if you're into that, then crack on, my brother, or soul sister, as it were. But yeah, for me, I like to be able to hear the music I like. But see, I'm a fussy bastard. I don't want it too polished either, because it just sucks all the life and soul out of it, as I'm sure you all know. Now, it's usually political when it comes to their lyrics, animal welfare, wars, politicians being knobs, and that kind of thing. A lot of war stuff here, but particularly, like sending off young men to get killed just so politicians can pack their pockets with more pennies, so to speak, and many pennies that be. Don't worry, I went for the alliteration. I wasn't undermining anything. Fucking calm down. But the last thing I need is my fucking comment section blowing up with wannabe couch activists talking down to people. So, that's that fucking record, a little 7-inch, nice and done for you. I'd recommend getting this in all its banging. Whole thing is also up on YouTube. Someone uploaded it as an actual vinyl recording, like you can see it on his turntable or her turntable, and it's playing, and you can watch the disc, and it's nice, really good sound too. So definitely worth picking up. The crowd sound is very minimal, because you can only hear a couple of voices like "We want Chili Willy" in between and whatnot. But even then, it's very minimal, and it's got all the groove that you like to hear from the old Mincy boys. And it's worth looking into why they use the phrase mincecore as well. It's really cool. They came up with that in I think it was like 89, I think it was, or maybe a bit earlier. But yeah, if you can find the Slave to the Grind documentary, really worth watching. And it's on YouTube last time I checked, but you can also get it on DVD, which I've got. Of course I bloody have. What do you think this is? But also, to make this extra special, I had to pull this out. I know I normally only do one release at a time these days, but I had to, because this is one of the most punk rock things I own in my entire collection. Check this out. This We Pay / Jack's Life 7-inch by Agathocles, as you can see there and there. But what's great about this is that there's only 200 of these made, which is awesome. It's single-sided, but get a load of this. We've got the genuine Xerox sleeve, which, fuck it, you gotta love that, ain't you? That's DIY as fuck. Look at it. Look at that Moon. He looks well moody. Moody Moon. He wants to grow up. But get a load of this. It's a motherfucking picture disc. But when I say picture disc, this side's black and everything, and on the other, they've literally just shoved a sticker on there. Look at it. It's a sticker that they just on there. That'll do. And it fucking, look at it. Look at them. I mean, that's punk rock as fuck, that is. Single-sided 7-inch. That was a lot of S's. Unlabelled. and DIY, just splat that on there, mate. Don't even worry about going through all the fancy turmoil. Who needs it? No, I don't. And the 2 songs that are on here are wicked. But there could be a couple of my favourite songs from Agathocles, like particularly Jack's Life. That's a really fun one. All about this dude who just likes to sit around drinking and chill because he's best mates with his booze. But then the other one's all about, you know, sort of arms and stuff, because that's the great thing. The lyrics are right there too. All releases should be like this. Every band should just do 2 songs. Put them on one side. But there you go. Nice little package for you. You miss out, you miss out. Your problem, bruv. But absolutely fantastic. Gotta love it. So that is my little Agathocles display there. Yeah, gotta love the gath. You know, so cheers very much for that. And for those of you who are horror hounds, you've got another video coming in just a mo. So stay tuned, because it's a Brucey bonus kind of day. Support the underground.